Hello, beautiful people. I hope you're feeling amazing today or tonight. Whenever you see this is when you're supposed to see it, okay? My name is Savannah, aka the Universal Goddess, okay? Spreading love worldwide, okay? Universal wide, okay? Yeah, we finna get straight into the message and see what do you need to know for today. What do you need to hear during this time, okay? Yeah, what do you need to hear during this time? Because I feel like the topic of discussion for today is you are forever single, okay? You are forever single. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you have a boo, a partner, a companion, whoever. You are forever single, okay? And you need to embrace it to the fullest. Okay, that's what you're needing to know during this time. And I feel like the reason why you're needing to know this during this time is because it's your responsibility to pursue you. Okay, and I know we know this already. We already know, but sometimes I feel like, you know, we need reminders that we come first. Okay, yeah, we come first. I just seen the dragonfly. Yeah, we come first. You come first because you are, without you pouring into yourself first, it's like you won't be able to contribute how you're meant to contribute to the world. Okay, you won't be able to contribute to the people that you do love if you aren't contributing to yourself. Okay, it's your responsibility to pursue you. Okay, it's your responsibility to pursue you. I feel like that's what you are needing to hear for today. Okay, and it says allow yourself to concentrate on your project. Yeah, you are your project. Okay, you are your biggest task. You are your biggest responsibility. Okay, and during this time, the Most High is begging you to allow yourself to concentrate on you. Concentrate on those things that you want to create for yourself. Concentrate on your health. Okay, concentrate on your, your physical well-being, your mental well-being, your spiritual well-being. Okay. Oops, somebody don't want me to say it. Yeah, I feel like throughout this journey, our attention is always drawn everywhere else, well, I'm gonna say it's easy for our attention to be spread everywhere else besides just on ourselves. Okay, sometimes it's easy to focus on get into the bed, get into the money, get into the bed, get into the money, without really fully nurturing ourselves. Sometimes we can even love somebody else so much or love other people so much that we just want to pour into them. We just want to overgive. We want to overextend ourselves. But then later when we get home, or later on, we feel depleted or we feel drained, and it's because you come first. Okay, you have to pursue you first. You have to put your goals first, your health first. You have to put you first. Okay, and that's what I mean by you are forever single. Okay, because even though throughout this life you are going to attract stable bonds, you're going to attract plenty of love and abundance of love, at the same time is you are responsible for you. Okay, you are responsible for you, and that's what I mean by you are forever single, because it's forever your responsibility to take care of yourself. That's your biggest responsibility. Okay, but it says solar plexus. Yeah, during this time you could be needing to work on you could be called to build up your confidence more during this time. Okay, and I feel like the way you build up your confidence is by developing your self-trust. Okay, the more you trust yourself, the more you feel sure of yourself, the more you're able to show up confident. okay? And the way you build trust within yourself is by following through with what you say you're going to do. If you say, today I want to work out, and actually do it, that's adding to that layer of trust. If you say, today I just want to eat salad today, and actually do it, you build that layer of trust. If you say, today I want to work on whatever you're being called to work on, and actually do it, you're building that layer of trust with yourself. And I feel like that's what's needed the most during this time for who's ever watching this or listening to this, okay? It says soul tribe. Yeah, like I said, you're destined to come in contact with your soul tribe, come in contact with, those friends, that partner, whoever that's meant to be connected with you. Of course, you're meant to have this unit. I'm not saying you're meant to, when I say forever single, it doesn't mean you're forever alone. It doesn't mean you're forever in hermit mode. It doesn't mean that you don't or won't have this soul tribe. It's just to say, like I said, it starts with you first. It starts with you first. There would be no soul tribe if people didn't choose themselves first. If they didn't choose to, become attractive to themselves first. If they didn't choose to uplift themselves first, to even show up, to even come in contact with their soul tribe. Okay, so yeah, I feel like during this time you're being called to build yourself up, to nurture yourself, to heal yourself in whatever way you feel called. Okay? And this is also going to help attract those who are meant for you, okay? Because this could be something you're wanting during this time. Just, people that you could relate to, people you feel safe with, people you could confide in and stuff like that. This could be something that you're really wanting during this time. But during this time, you're being called to build this self-trust, this self-confidence, and nurture yourself and allow yourself to, pour into yourself during this time, okay? It says you are the whole package. Yes, why wouldn't you want to pour into yourself? I could see if you are like a loser. I could see if you were like a lame or something, but you are everything desirable, okay? You're the whole package, okay? It's nothing that you lack in, okay? Who's ever seeing this, it's nothing that you lack in, okay? You're intelligent, you're loving, and you're just overall attractive. You're just beautiful, okay? You're divine. You're the child of the Most High, okay? What's not to love about that? Okay, you're the greatest contribution to this world, okay? You're the greatest contribution to people. But if you're not pouring into you and acknowledging that within yourself, then it's hard to show up as that, being that contribution. It's hard to show up, being who you are meant to be. Okay, if you are, distracting yourself and ignoring yourself, okay, you are the whole package. So why not indulge in it? Why not pour into it? Why not, see how far it can go? Okay. It says more affection. Yeah, this is what you're needing to show yourself during this time. Okay, more affection, more love. Okay, more affection and more love. Let's pull one more card to see what comes out. What do you need to hear during this time? Okay. Yeah, what's not to love about you? Okay, you're filled with so many beautiful ideas. You feel with so much, you could be very talented, but you just haven't poured, you haven't given yourself that available time to fully pour into it. Okay, you could be very skilled in many ways, okay, but you're just needing to nurture it, okay? Nurture it. It says now they care. Yeah, but what's with this now they care? You don't have to prove anything. Yeah, I feel like, and plus, when you do neglect yourself and when you do overgive and overextend yourself, it's like something that happens energetically where it could actually what's the word? It can like propel your soul tribe away from you, or it can am I using that word right? Like it could actually turn off those people that you're trying to cater to, or those, those people. Like I'm kind of thinking of like I'm kind of thinking of like, if there is like, I'm kind of thinking of like a relationship and somebody like over giving themselves, trying to overly be available, overly be there, overly nurture a person, but it's like it comes to a point where it's like that's not even what the person wants. Like the person doesn't even need all that, doesn't even require all of that, but because you love this person so much and because you feel like they're such a valuable part of your life, it's like you overextending yourself but neglecting yourself, and it's actually turning off the person. But the moment you choose to prioritize yourself, prioritize your own happiness, prioritize your own goals, your own well-being, that's when something energetically happens where that person is more attracted to you. They're more, they want to be more invested into you because you are putting yourself first. That's kind of what I'm thinking of with this now they care. Okay? Yeah. And at the bottom of this deck it says you don't have to prove anything. Yeah, sometimes you could feel like, this kind of related to my most recent message I did. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go watch it. But it's kind of like trying to put on a performance in order to attract the things that you want. But really, the more you just focus on becoming, the more it's like, don't focus on getting, but focus on becoming what you want. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, say relax. Yeah, for who's ever watching this, just remember that you're single first before anything, before you're a lover, before you are a sister, a auntie, a uncle, whoever. Before you're a friend, whoever, you are single first. You are you first. Okay, so it's time for you to pour into you first. Just make sure, this is just a friendly reminder to pour into you first, okay? Because you are the most important thing in your life, okay? You are the most important part of your story, okay? All right, so that's for my collective. If you got something from that, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button for more, and stay tuned for future messages. Thank you.